Here we're asked to rewrite the function in transformation form and graph it, and then state the domain and range using inequality, set, and interval notation. So in this one here, first I'm going to divide, figuring out how many times x minus 1 goes into 3x minus 5. I totally did not give myself enough room. X minus 1, 3x minus 5. So we're looking for, what do I need to take to multiply this number to get to this number here, which will be 3. Now I'm going to multiply 3 times x minus 1, which gives me 3x minus 3. I subtract these now. 3x minus 3x is 0. Negative 5 minus a negative 3 is negative 2. And so what I have here is 3 minus 2 over x minus 1. Now I can rearrange this to put it into transformation form. I basically just take this 3 and move it to the other side. Negative 2 over x minus 1. And now some people like the a value on the outside, so we can also factor that out if we want. Either way works though. So now we can use this to graph, and what we're going to do is, normally our asymptotes meet at the origin, but we're going to move 1 to the right and 1, 2, 3 up, because that is what our h and k value tell us. Our h value of 1, our k value of 3. And so now we have a negative 2. So instead of my reference point being 1 to the left and 1 down, 1 to the right and 1 up, they switch, they flip. So there'll be 1 to the right and 1 down. And my a value is 2, so it is vertical stretch. So my reference points now not only flip, but also stretch by a factor of 2. So in this one here, my sketch kind of looks like this. Call it somewhat like that there. And now I can go ahead and talk about the domain and range in all of these different notations. And so our domain and range in these notations here, we got inequality here for the domain. Remember, we got to use x for domain. Then our set notation, x just cannot be equal to 1. And then our interval notation here, which we use the u for uniting these two. And for our range, we use y for each of them. Y cannot be equal to 3. And we use the u here as well. So we got our domain, range, and the sketch of our graph.